Rivers State Governor, Chief Barrister Nyesom SÞ0NSORS has made a strong message regarding the rumors of him fighting the Igbos in Rivers State, and also how the youth were able to organize themselves across states in the country for the #EndSARS protest without a leader. According to Governor Wike, he does not hate, neither is he fighting the Igbos, rather those indigenous people organization of Biafra, indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, who were involved in causing destruction at Oyigbo local government area of Rivers State, where 6 army officers, 4 policemen were killed, and courts and police buildings were set ablaze. Those who don't understand our actions are saying we are fighting the Igbos. How will they allow criminals to speak for them when they are intelligent Igbo people to speak for them? They are grieved. Instead of channeling their anger to the right quarters, they went to kill innocent people and destroy public places, Wike stated. Speaking to journalists, Governor Wike wondered how Nigerian youth were able to pull the #EndSARS protest without a leader, as the protest was peaceful in Rivers State, and also urged the Nigerian journalists to also tell the truth and not give people in government award all the time. Look at what happened. What has happened? There was EndSARS protests across the country. Nobody knows how the youth were able to organize themselves without a leader up until now. Intelligence can't even know how they did it and who's behind them. Without good intelligence, how can Nigeria even defeat Boko Haram? Wike stated. Well, Wike asking many questions. You're asking many questions here. How the youth were able to organize themselves. It is of course, some people might just argue it that yes, they did organize themselves. Maybe there's somebody or there's some people who are behind it. But this thing just cut across. It is the problem all of you have created. It was out of that. It was that problem that brought everybody together, not because of anything. Because I could not see anywhere or at some point in time that people began to move, just like you guys move from state to state to go and be campaigning, that people were moving from place to place to say, oh, you have to start this thing, you have to start it. It is a common problem. And that is why people have said it, and those who are deep thinkers, they've said it, that the problems we have are the politicians. They are in one side. If they are sharing money, if they are doing all manner of things, they have families. But once you sit down, they don't get one position or the other. They begin to set people against each other. They begin to bring all manner of sentiments. So nobody, maybe at some point, maybe, but even up till now, nobody can even say this is the leader, this is the whatever. When people are coming to fight a just cause, that is how it happens. You can now see that the youth are really ready. Those who are always saying, oh, the youth are very distant, and the youth are not serious people. They are always touching their phones, but it is the phone now that they are using to deal with you so-called people that you think you have money. Of course, even we have some people who are even elderly that are good, but you will not find, they will not be given the chance or the opportunity to lead or to serve. If you don't have money, they will tell you hide your face. And most of the people who call themselves leaders, they are not leaders. People did not elect them. It's said that they bribe their way through or they use force. And most of them are governing and leading the people by force. It's not because the people wanted them. Some of them gave people money. Some of them, they use force. We know what usually happens during election. Some places by fire by force. Some people will be able to buy some people. They'll give them money. So most 99% of all the so-called leaders or politicians, they are not leading, based on the fact that the people wanted them to. They force themselves in. And that's why you see, you have to talk, try to go from pillar to post and be campaigning. But see what this #EndSARS, see what they did. Up till now, it's still baffling. At some point, the APC, the ruling party, was accusing the opposition that they were the one that did this, they were the one that did that. But at some point, they now saw that nothing of such happened, because every one of them was dumbfounded. And coming to the fact that it is the IPOB members that that caused problem. How did you know? I don't know whether he knows. If you know, please let us know in the comment section whether they came out to take responsibility. Yes, that we are the ones that have been destroying things. A lot of narratives have been going out there, but if you know whether the IPOB members, they came out to take responsibility that say, yes, so we are the ones that did this, we are the ones that did that. A lot of things have been going on. Of course, Wike is coming out to say, oh, it does not hit them, it does not do this and that, but he has already done what he wanted to do by prescribing them. Of course, the one that the federal government has prescribed on them, I don't think this one will make any, it will make any difference again, because it's just unfortunate with what has been happening. How did you know that these people were the ones that did all of these things that you talked about? So coming back to the youth are still strategizing because the government thinks that they've been able to capture them. They've been able to how will I put it? They've been able to dismantle them, or they've scattered them, but that is not the way things, that is not the way it ought to go, because at the end of the day, you are still giving them more energy, you are giving them more power to be able to think through, because the way they were stopped just like that, it's, in a painful way, and you think, and they are saying that's why these people, they don't have a leadership skill. You know that people are hungry, you know that people are not happy, you just say, let everybody just forget about it, don't think about anything, just forget it, just continue going to your work, going to your doing your business. You know quite all right that things are not well with the youth, things are not right, and we have been seeing some pockets of politicians coming out again to put petrol inside the fire. Now they believe that it's by fire by force. Now, really, if they have the interest of the people, the masses at heart, they would have come up with an approach from the angle of love, from the angle of service, from the angle of servants, because you guys are just servants, but you have turned everything upside down. You are there to serve the people, but reverse is the case. You are not serving the people, you are serving your pockets. If really that you guys have a leadership skill, and that's why Wike is even asking that they don't even, up till now, they don't even know who organized this thing. That is why we have been saying is, it is not rocket science. If Nigeria wants to be okay today, it does not take anything. All these bottlenecks they used to put here and there. Oh, we have to set up committee, we have to do this and that. Is a tactics to delay things. They are not ready to do anything. You guys are not ready to do anything, and that's why we are finding this difficult. They will tell you they have experiences, decades of experiences, but at the end of the day, see the state of the nation. See the state of the nation. Even all the governors, all the leaders, they are not saying anything. The way the president is even running the country, I don't just understand the way this country is being run. All of them, they are just okay with it. Everybody is just doing his own. You are not asking how the youth, how they were able to manage themselves. They were able to organize themselves. They saw it. And it's a shame to all of you. Shame to all of you. Very, very unfortunate that we have these people at the end of our affair. But they are still struggling. They are working hard so that the youth will not be coordinated, because they have been using a lot of a divisive method just to make sure that they are not united. But let's see how all of this will help them in the long run.